Hello, good morning, children. Okay, like you can see on the screen, we are going to learn chapter 11, simple present tense. But before that, let's talk about tense. Children, what is tense? It tells about time, like past tense, present tense, and future tense. I'm giving you a very small example, a very simple example, okay? Like you were in class 4 last year, so it is past tense. You are in class 5 this year, so it is present tense. And the next year you will be in class 6, so it is future tense. Children, there are different kinds of tenses here. Okay, but we are going to read only about simple present tense. So let's see what is simple present tense. Simple present tense is used for habit. It is used to show your habit, fact, opinion, schedule, and regular action. Okay, but I will explain you these things with the help of example. Let's learn it again. What is simple present tense? Children, it is used to talk about an action which happens on a regular basis, just now we have read in the previous slide. And we use the present tense to talk about something that is true in the present, like which is universal truth. Okay, like sun rises in the east. It is universal truth. We cannot change it. Sunday is a holiday. It is universal truth. We cannot change it. So these things will come in simple present tense. That first line is which happens on a regular basis. Okay, let's see examples. Like, I'm 19 years old. He lives in London. I'm a student. Children, here I want to tell you I am. It is contraction is used here. We can also write I am. I am. But here contraction is used. So these are the examples of simple present tense. Let's see a few more examples. Habits. Let's talk about the habits. I always drink coffee at work, or I drink tea in the morning. So it is your habit. She gets up at 7 a.m. every day. They usually eat dinner at home. So, children, these are the habits. You also have different kinds of habits. So, you have to write those things in simple present tense. The next is true in the present. When we talk about truth, like he works on Wall Street. She is 60 years old. Will live in New York. So, children, these are the truth which we cannot change at the given moment, at this moment. Okay. Next is general facts or truth. Like the earth is not flat. It is spherical in shape. Or you can say the earth is spherical in shape. This is also a truth. The sun rises in the east. The sun sets in the west. Okay. A water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. So these are universal truth. We cannot change it. So for these things we use simple present tense. And the last one is for future timetables or schedule also we use. Like, my train arrives tomorrow. We fly to Paris on Monday. Classes begin next week. Okay, so you can also write about your schedule. Like, I get up early in the morning at 6 p.m., 6 a.m., sorry. Okay, I take my breakfast at 8 a.m. I go to school or I catch my bus at 8:30 a.m. like this. Now, let's see once more. Definition. The verb tense that expresses action in the present time, which shows the habitual actions or which tell the general truth. It is simple present tense. Like, let's see with the help of more example. Expresses action in the habitual means Prabhu walks to school every day. Expresses general truth, the sun rises in the east. Expresses action in general time, like I work in a factory. Children, I am giving you more examples so that you can well understand it. Okay, now we will learn the rules. Simple present tense rules. Children, here verb is very important. It is present tense, so we have to use the verb in present tense only, like is, am, are verbs. Is and am will be used with singular and are will be used with plural. And children, here am. Am we use only with I. There is no other option for am. Let's see the examples. He is an English teacher. Like he is singular, so we have used is. I am an English teacher. With am, we can only use I. They are English teacher. English teachers, it should be English teachers. Like they, it is plural, so we have used are. So, children, what happened? We use is, am, and are for simple present tense. And children, suppose these are helping verbs, is, am, are, but suppose we are not using helping verbs, so what we will use? We will use other verbs like he teaches English. Please see here. The root form of teaches will be teach. But why have we used teachers here? Because he is singular. With singular noun or pronoun, we use singular verb. And to make it singular, we have used es. We have added es here. So he teaches English. I teach English. Children, I is singular, but why we have used here teach? Because I is used with plural verb. Not only I and you. These are exceptional case, children. Here I and you. Okay, we use plural verb. Let us talk about you. You we can use with singular person also and plural person also. Suppose I'm talking to one boy, okay, or a one girl. You teach English. But when we're talking about plural, like I am talking to many boys or many girls, you teach English. There also we will write you teach English, and in singular also we will write you teach English. So in I and you, we will always use the plural verb. Again, the next is they teach English. Again, they is plural, so we will use plural verb. In the same way, we can write he eats an apple. I eat an apple, they eat an apple. In the same way, he drinks. He falls, he sleeps. But I eat, you eat, they eat, I drink, you drink, they drink, we drink. Okay, children, please take care with he, she, it, or any name. We write singular verb, we use s or es. But in plural, noun or pronoun, we use plural verb. Or you can say the root form of verb, okay? We sometimes use s with verbs, like here we have used es, but with other verb we can use only s, like eats, drinks, falls, sleeps. Let's move to the next slide. Here I am going to tell you 10 examples of simple present tense sentences, like my son lives in London. My son, it is singular, so we have used here lives. But suppose it will be sons, my sons, so it will be live, live, live in London. She plays basketball. Again, she is singular, so we have used plays. Suppose here I will write she and her sister, she and her brother. Then we will write here play because they are plural. He goes to football every day. Suppose children, it is they. Then we will write they go. But he goes, she goes, it goes, sorry, not it, Ram goes, Sham goes, Rita goes, okay? But when it is plural, it will go. They go, we go, Ram and Sham go, the students go. Number 4, he loves to play basketball. Again, children, he is singular, so we have used loves. Now, interrogative sentence. Does he go to school? Children, this I will explain you in my another slide, okay? How to frame a sentence in interrogative. How to change affirmative sentence into interrogative sentence. I will explain you in simple present tense, okay? Number 6. It usually rains every day here. Yes, children. Here we can use, in simple present tense, we can also use the words like usually, rarely, okay? Next one is 7th number. It smells very delicious in the kitchen. It is singular, so we have used smells. 8th number. George brushes her teeth twice a day. Again, George is a singular. She is a girl, so we have used brushes. Number 9. He gets up early every day. Again, he is singular, so we have used gets. Number 10. They speak English in USA. They is plural, so we will use speak here. But suppose I am writing he, then he speaks, she speaks, Ram speaks, okay? Now moving to the next page. Okay, here we will learn how to change affirmative sentences into negative sentence but in simple present tense. Again, you have to take care of singular and plural noun and pronoun and singular and plural verb, children. See here. I, you, we, they. We take it in plural noun or pronoun. Okay, so with plural noun or pronoun, we use don't. With singular noun or pronoun, we use doesn't. Like I don't, you don't, we don't, they don't. All are plural or will come under plural noun or pronoun. So we have used don't. You can write name also. Ram and Shyam don't play football. The students don't play football. So again and again I am saying singular noun or pronoun or plural noun or pronoun. Take care of this. Now again come here. He doesn't, she doesn't, it doesn't. But I can all right also say John doesn't, Ria doesn't. Okay, the dog doesn't. So with the plural noun or pronoun we use don't, and with singular noun or pronoun we use doesn't. Let's see examples for better understanding. Don't and doesn't. We use don't or doesn't to make a negative sentence in the simple present tense. Like see here, subject. We have already learned what is subject and predicate, so I'm not going to revise that here. Okay. I, you, we, they. It is plural, so we will write don't. Like I don't go, you don't go, we don't go, they don't go. But when I am writing he, she, it, they are singular. So with singular, what will go? Doesn't. Like he doesn't go, she doesn't go, it doesn't go. Like affirmative sentence, children. I have written you speak English. You will go under plural. So speak. We will write here speak, plural verb. How will you change into negative? You don't speak English. It is very simple, but come to the singular pronoun here, you will face problem. Like he speaks English. Please see here. He is singular, so we have used singular verb, that is speaks. But when we are changing into negative, see the changes. He doesn't speak English. Now you will say, ma'am, it is he. Why we have removed S here? So, children, with negative sentence, we write the root form of verb. Root form is like speak, eat, drink, fall, sleep, slip, okay, fly. These are the root form of verb. So, with negative sentence, we write the root form of verb. We will not put like eating or eaten, ate. There are other forms of verb. But with negative sentence, we have to write only the root form of verb. Now be careful. I no live in Japan. Is it correct statement? To change into negative sentence? No. What will you write? I don't live in Japan. I will come under plural pronoun. So we will use don't. We will write don't. And we have to write the root form of verb. So live. I don't live in Japan. Like take one more example. She has a cat. So children, has. Okay, it is singular verb, but change it into negative. She doesn't has a cat. I have already told you that we have to use the root form of verb, okay, or the plural form you also you can say. Okay, so she doesn't have a cat. We will not write has a cat. It is wrong. Now let us change the sentence into interrogative. Okay, now see here. How will you write? What is the format? Do or does? Do is used with plural noun or pronoun, and does is used with singular noun and pronoun. Then we will write subject and then the verb and the finisher, the object of the subject of sentence. Okay, like does your neighbor walk her dog daily? Children, your neighbor, it is singular, so we have used here does. So does your neighbor walk her dog daily? And walk, it will go in root form of verb. Now, do the dishes need to be put away? Dishes. Children, it is plural, so we have used here do. And we use the root form of verb, so we have used here need. So, do the dishes to be put away? Now, questions with do or does. Let's see more examples. We use do or does to make a question in simple present tense. Like do, we use with plural. So, what we will write, children? Do I go? Do you go? Do we go? Do they go? But suppose it is written does, so does is used with only singular noun or pronoun. So does he go? Does she go? Does it go? Like see more examples in the form of a sentence. The same sentences we have taken, children, okay? Like affirmative, you speak English, use plural, so we have used speak. So how will you frame your question, children? Only you have to write do here and you have to put a question mark here. Like use plural, so we have used do. Do you speak English? Now, let's take one more example for singular noun or pronoun. Like he speaks English, he is singular. So we have used singular verb. We have written speaks. How will you frame a question? He is singular, so we will write does here. So does he speak English? And yes, children, again, like we have read in negative sentence, no, that speaks will change into speak, because in negative sentence we write the root form of verb. The same thing we will do here also. The same rule we will follow here also. Does he speak English? Does he eat an apple? Okay, we will write the root form of verb. We will remove s. Let's move to the next page. Okay, children, here I have shown you affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentence. All the three kinds of sentences. So you will better understand it. So let's read the example. I go. I is plural. It is a plural noun. So we will write I don't go. And how will you change into interrogative? Do I go? You go. Again, you is plural. So you don't go. Do you go? He goes. He is singular. So we have written goes. And how will you change into negative? He doesn't. He is singular. Okay, so we will write doesn't. He doesn't go. But in interrogative, what will happen? Does he go? You will see, children, here it is written go in negative and interrogative also go. Why have we have not written goes? Because we have to write the root form of verb. He doesn't go. Does he go? Now she goes. Again same thing. She doesn't go. Does she go? In we will write again. I am repeating, children. Again and again I am repeating in negative and interrogative sentence. We write the root form of verb. It goes. Again, it doesn't go. Does it go? We go. We don't go. Do we go? You go. You don't go. Do you go? They go. They don't go. Do they go? Children, I have given you few more examples, but here I have interchanged it. First I have written interrogative sentence, then negative sentence. Please take care. How do we frame a sentence? Like I work at store. I is plural pronoun. So with I we have to use do. So do I work at store? And negative, I do not work at store. I collect stamp. Do I collect stamp? I do not collect stamp. Question number 3. He works at store. Now he works. Take care here. He is singular, so we have to write does and we have to write the root form of work. It is written work, so works will change into work. So does he work at a store? And don't forget to give question mark. And negative also, children, in the same way, he does not work at store. Next one is we or they work at store. Both are plural, so we will use work only. And how to change into interrogative? We and they are plural pronoun, so we have to write do we or do they work at store? In the same way, how we will change into negative? We do not work at store or they do not work at store. I hope you have understood, children. Okay, read the chapter thoroughly, try to do the book work, okay, and try to speak more and more in simple present tense to give examples. You can discuss it with your parents at home. Okay, that's all for today, children. Thank you.